Hello, welcome to Elizabeth's Craft Room for part 2 of our Home and Hearth Framelit, looking in and looking out. So today we're doing the looking out one, and if you missed the previous video, go back and have a little look. So I'm going to start off by making a hole of where my window is going to be. I've got some designer paper here laid onto some cherry cobbler cardstock. I've made a template with 2 layers of the thick whisper white, cutting out the shape of the window. And now I'm going to, but I'd like to do this on a trimmer today. I showed you last time doing it the rough and ready way, so I might show you on the trimmer today. But basically I just need to trim just outside that border that I've drawn. And so I'm just going to run round the edge. And by making that template, it makes it very easy to make sure that you've got your aperture in the right place. Whoops. There we go. And that's just going to pop out. Now here's the frame that I cut earlier. So I'm going to pop that out. Take a pricking tool and just put it in one of those release holes to lift my frame out, and that's going on there. Now we're looking out through the window here. I'm going to put some window sheet on. It's slightly different to last time. This time I'm going to put the window sheet direct onto the back of the window, and I'm going to use some tearing tape to do that. So just sticking some tearing tape top and bottom. Lift that backing off. And my piece of window sheet is 3 inches by 2 3/8 of an inch. And then we've got a shiny window. Now I'm going to lift that up just slightly. So I'm going to take some dimensionals, and I'm just going to use some edge pieces off there. Put those top and bottom. And lifting that window up just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so our view out of the window is actually going to be on a piece that's going to be on the inside. And I'm starting off with a whisper white sheet, so that's going to cover that whole area on the back. The stamp set I'm using is the White Christmas stamp set. There is actually a designated, if you like, stamp set that goes with the framelits, but I had this one from last year, and I know a lot of my ladies do, so I'm sure they will be using this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have that one there, but before I stamp that down, I'm going to start off by stamping a snowman. I'm stamped a snowman onto a piece of post-it note, and I'm just going to mask him while I go ahead and stamp this one, and you'll see why now. I'm actually going to have the snow line running through his tummy. I'm going to leave it there masked for the moment. Check that's okay. Yep, we've got trees. We've got trees and we've got a snow line. I stamped the trees again onto a post-it note, so I'm now going to cut that out. So this is going to be our second mask. And I'm going to pop that right across there. I'm going to stamp. I've got some snowflakes. This is from the Wonderland stamp set, and it's those snowflakes there. And I'm going to stamp those in Soft Sky, I think. Am I going to stamp those in Soft Sky? Yes, I'm going to stamp those in Soft Sky all over here first of all. Now it might be that that's not strong enough, but we'll give it a go. And then I'm going to take my brayer and I'm going to add some ink to that sky. Now it is in the same colour, it is in the Soft Sky, so we might lose those snowflakes a little bit too much, in which case I'll put them in a different colour, but I didn't want to overdo that, so just starting at the edge here, I'm going that way and that way. Spread that out a little bit. It's a little bit liney when it first goes on, but that will lift a bit, and I'm just going to take off my mask, that one and that one, and I can still see my snowflakes, that's fine. I'm happy with that. You see him through? Yay! I'm going to take some markers now and add a little bit of colour. Move the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. A little bit of colour. I'm using the fine end of the markers. And I am peering round the camera, so hopefully I'll make a reasonable job of this. That's Old Olive, Real Red, and which orange did I pick up? Pumpkin Pie. And then I'm also going to use some Sahara Sand for the tree trunks. Looks good. So I'm going to pop this in and just see if that's right. Now I'm going to move it over a little because I want him to be a little bit further over. So I'm going to trim just a bit down the side here. I've now got him in about the right place, in about the place I want him to be, like that. And I'm going to, I think I'm going to use some dimensionals actually. Even though it's on the inside of the card. Yay! Happy. Okay. That's so cute, isn't it? I really like that. I prefer that to my other one. So my other one I've done with Lovely as a Tree. I prefer the wallpaper on this one, and I prefer the background on that one. Let me lift the camera back up. And I'm actually going to pop a greeting on here as well. So we'll do the Thinking of You at Christmas. This is from the same stamp set, White Christmas. So I'm going to do Thinking of You at Christmas. And on the inside we'll have and sending every good wish for the coming year. Right, I just realised I was merrily talking to you and my camera had switched itself off. I'm going to suggest that you finish this card with another layer of cherry cobbler on the back just to hide that Whisper White. Then it looks really neat on the inside, but you've still got all that depth inside the window. I've got the greeting on the inside, and on the outside I punched out with a washi label punch. So as I say, you can see some real depth looking through that window by creating that those layers of dimensionals front and back. I hope you've enjoyed visiting Elizabeth's craft room today for these inside looking outside window videos, and I look forward to welcoming you back again soon.